New meeting. Yeah, start a new meeting.
All right, let me unrecord this. Hang on.
And then I think we need to record it once we start.
Oh, yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah, it's not going to let me stop recording. They have it just automatic. So I guess at this point, let's not say too much.
Or we can just stop it for a second and then start it. And, I mean, we're getting close to starting it anyway.
Yeah.
We need to leave it on because it's 6 minutes away. Let me try to log in. So help me out here.
I'm adding people right now. People are waiting.
Okay, join meeting. What's the meeting ID again? 944. Can you read that to me?
Hang on one second. God, it's not muting everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
But give me the ID number so I can join.
Catherine, can you text the ID number to the meeting to Tanya?
No, it won't show up because
Sure. I just have the URL. I don't have the link, the number.
Tanya, I can't see it anymore. Once I logged in, I can't see it.
Let's see.
I don't see it anywhere. Oh, here it is. Meeting ID. It's 789-207.
789207.
It's 789-258-7207. Tanya's in.
Yeah, but if you just click on the truepowerhour.com, it automatically takes you to the page. Like people don't have to have an ID number.
Right. And I don't know if they understand that, but even though it's on the picture, I had to tell a lot of people that.
We put it out there, so hopefully they do. If they just click on that link, then they're good to go.
But Tanya, I can't hear you in the group. I can just hear you on my phone. So I'm hanging up my phone.
Okay.
I can't hear you, Tanya.
You can't hear me?
Oh, now I can. Okay, just want to make sure we had audio.
I can barely hear you. Oh,
I can hear you loud.
okay.
Make sure your volume's all the way up, Tanya.
My volume is all the way up on my phone. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah. Can you hear me good, Catherine?
Let me see something.
Yes.
I hear you both good.
Got to be something on your end.
Yeah, I can hear y'all good too.
Hey, April.
Morning, ladies.
Yeah, we're good. Good morning, everyone.
I'm still admitting people, so good morning,
yeah, let's
everybody.
just keep on letting everybody in. And
good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let me know when we're at whatever time it is.
It's 8:56 right now.
I thought it was interesting how they have it connected to the custom URL instead of the Zoom link. I really like that.
Yeah, you just have to do that .com and it takes you directly to the Zoom URL.
You want me to put it in yours too?
Yes, that would be great.
Catherine, that's how I have mine. It's really cool. It makes it so easy.
I don't know why I cannot hear well. What is the deal?
Yeah, we can hear you good.
Can you?
Tanya, kudos to you for being up, man.
Hey, look it. I'm just so glad it wasn't 5 a.m. I was looking at the wrong graphic.
She sent me
the
a text
graphic
message that she was
at
going to have to be on.
I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I have to get up at 5? What?
She sent me a text message that she'd have to get up at 5 a.m. from California. And I said, no. I said, look at the graphic. I said, it's going to be early.
I wasn't looking at our time. I was looking at the one on the bottom. I'm crazy. I'm glad you guys are all here to take care of me. That's all I can say.
Right?
I'm just muting everybody as they're coming in. I'm still letting people in. Right now we have 11 people, so let's just wait a minute.
I think I'm going to go out and come back in because I can't hear. I guess I really don't need to hear much, right?
Well, you do. So maybe log
It's
out.
possibly because you were on the phone when you came in, maybe.
Maybe that's it. Let me go out real quick and come back in.
Okay. Good morning, Melissa Kuda.
Good
Okay,
morning.
now, oh, I can hear.
Oh,
All right.
better. Good.
Lots better.
So now we have two
I guess I'm logged in as Mama
co-hosts. I don't know
Starfish.
why. Yeah.
I think it's because I was sitting in there first and it didn't really boot me out. So good morning, everyone. I'm so excited to see all these people like from everywhere. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh, I guess I'm not Mama Starfish. It says she's left, but it still says Mama Starfish on mine.
I think both you and I say Mama Starfish.
Oh, do we? Okay.
Yeah, we're the host and the co-host.
Gotcha. Super cool.
Well, there's my alarm.
Does that mean we're on time?
Yes.
Does it mean it's time to go?
Still admitting people.
Okay.
Make sure you mute yourself, everyone, as you come in.
Yeah, let's just give it a couple more minutes. I'm always about starting right on time, but we still have people come in. I bet we have people coming in nonstop, right? Because people kept showing up on Monday when I was watching. So.
Okay, well, it's 9 o'clock. If you're ready to go, let's do it.
Yeah, let's rock this thing, right? True Power Hour. Okay. So good morning, everyone. Just real brief introduction. My name is Tanya Evans, and I'm a 6-star with Truby, and so excited to be given this opportunity. And my co-host, I invited Teresa to join us. She is a 5-star with Truby. And you guys need to be nice to us because we've never done this before. So be kind, and hopefully we can deliver something that will be helpful, beneficial, that will, help grow your business and be able to share with you guys. So the first thing that was listed that I wanted to specifically address as an IPA, an income producing activity, is in regards to mindset. And we hear it all the time, but I want to try to give you a little bit of a different view on mindset and something that can really help you actually change the course of your life if you apply it and let it. So just so you know, from the very beginning of starting a business, you have to have your goals outlined. You have to know what you're going to do, whether it's with Truby or having a business plan, because you want to start your own business. And you've got to be able to see and feel exactly what it is that you want to accomplish. So from birth till the age of 6 is when our subconscious mind is developed. That's when we develop all of our thought patterns. That's when we develop our experiences, the things that we go through in our childhood up to age 6, all the things that pretty much define us as a human being, and the things that we learn in our environment are what produce who we are, produces our personality. From the time of 6 until you're 35, is when all of those things, along with other experiences, life events, really cement in what your thought process is, what your patterns are, what your daily habits are. And it's in that time frame where we have become who we are, and that has produced exactly where we're at right now. I don't know how many people we have on the call that are under 35. I hope we have a lot. But I can pretty much say that in my lifetime, the things I experienced as a child, I came from abandonment. I came from poverty. I came from, you know, welfare mindset. I came from abuse. I came from not having a dad. My mom was married 3 times, so divorce. I came from believing that I was fat from a very young age. Just some of these things. And while that's depressing, it's a fact. So these are things that I carried with me into adulthood. And I have spent the last 10 years or so changing these things and fixing these things. And what I want to do is share with you how I did it really simply and give you these tools so that you can do the same, because you are not going to propel yourself towards 8-star unless you get that in your spirit and in your head. Okay. You have to know what that feels like if that's your goal. So the first thing I want you to do, our income producing activity, is get your mind right. Okay. Or at least start to go in that direction. And I want everybody has a pen and paper, right? Because it's all about making stuff happen today. We got to like write it down is your number one thing. Did you know that when you write something down, a goal or whatever it is, that it becomes 85% more attainable when you write it down? So writing something down is so important when you're outlining your goals and things like that. So I want you to spend just a few minutes, and I want you, and some of it might be hard for some of you. It might be easy for a lot of you. I know I've taught this to my team and they have done extremely well with this. But you want to write down 5 things that you really, really want. Okay, so it's time to get selfish. It's time to think in nothing but abundance and blessing and dreams and go big. Okay, and I want you to, you know, take the next few minutes and write those down. If you need to write a few down later or, you know, tweak them a little bit, that's fine, because this is all new, you know, stuff for a lot of people. And what do you want? And while you're writing those down, I'm going to tell you what my daily affirmation is that I have said a million times, that thank you, God, for your unlimited abundance and blessing in my life on a continuous basis. And it's literally just ingrained in my head and my spirit. There is unlimited abundance in this world. You know, take a look at the trees, the leaves on the trees, the sand of the sea, all of those things. It's unlimited, and it's our birthright, and it's something that we are meant and designed to have. We just have those thought patterns, the things that we picked up in our younger years that stop us from believing that, or stop us from attaining it. So let's just, you know, write down what you guys want. So I wanted a really fast car because I thought it was cool. I wanted a Corvette. And a lot of times some people will get stuck in some of these things when you start talking about a really nice house, or, you know, a Corvette, or, you know, some of the materialistic things, because they're not used to thinking that it's okay. Like I sing the song every day, I want to be a billionaire. And I'm telling you what, is the coolest song. It's got the greatest vibe. It has the most incredible message. Get the one that doesn't have the cuss words. But basically, it's something that is, you know, really powerful. And money is just energy. Okay, it's just energy. You will attract to you what it is you're comfortable with. So you've got to get comfortable with bigger things. So here's the thing, your subconscious mind, this is where all your creativity is, where your feelings, this is what moves you. And it usually does it in a way that you don't acknowledge. You've got to become aware. Awareness is everything. If you're aware that you wake up every morning and your first thought is, I'm in pain, guess what you're going to be? You're going to be in pain. If you wake up in the morning, first thing you're thinking about is your debt, and you're in a panic, and you're worried, and you're concerned about how you're going to pay your bills, guess what you're going to have more of? Debt. Okay, so we got to become aware of what our thought processes are every morning, and start switching those over. So if you guys have done your 5, or you're close to it, you've created a list, say done in our chat. Let us know, you know, where you're at, because I want to make sure you guys aren't lying. Anyway, so the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you have these in front of you every single day, these 5 things, okay? You want to put them on your mirror, you want to put them in your car, you want to put them by your bedside, and you want to read them every single day. But it's more than just writing and reading. The key to the law of attraction, if you will, the key to abundance or attaining any goal has to do with feeling. And this requires something that can be very challenging for people. It was for me. I'm a single mom. I have a boyfriend now, but I was a single mom with 3 kids and I was divorced. And my whole goal every morning when I woke up was to try to figure out how in the world I was going to survive. So I was living in a constant state of fight or flight mode. And fight or flight mode is a very bad place to be. And I learned about, like 10 years ago that the only way that I was going to be able to get to a place where things could change was I needed to learn how to meditate and get still. So we have schedules, or we decide that we don't have the time to get still, and we have to get still. You've got to learn how to lay down. It only takes a few minutes every day. I do it in the morning and I do it at night. And you've got to learn how to go into the subconscious mind and get excited about your goals. You've got to walk through that house that you want. You need to go test drive that car so that you can smell the fresh leather, that new car smell. You need to feel it. So the 5 things that you have written in front of you, your ultimate goal is to repeat them and to feel them, to get excited. So the other thing is, when you go to message people with your Truvi business, you need to get that same excitement. I learned a long time ago in my sales career. I've been doing networking for over 30 years, but I learned a long time ago, if you smile while you're delivering messages, your energy can be felt. If you're smiling when you're talking to people, your energy can be felt. And so you need to get your head straight before you start working your business every day. Just get excited, even if the whole world is crashing down on you, because trust me, I've been there in a big way. I was homeless 2 years ago. So, things can be really ugly, but darn it, you just come out the gate with good energy, positive energy. Your mind doesn't know the difference between $1 and $1 million. It only knows what you tell it. So the beauty of all this stuff that I've just shared with you is that you don't have to know how it's going to happen. You do not have to know how. You only need to know that it is. And if you get your energy, your feelings, and your thought process aligned with what you want, and every time a little thing comes into your head, because trust me, it's going to fight you. Everything time, I won't have that, or I can't have that, or that's not going to happen for me. I'm not worthy. Every time one of those little things surfaces, you need to just slam it with those goals that you have in front of you, those 5 things that you really, really want. Identify how much money you want every month. I want $50,000 a month. I want $150,000 a month. Put numbers in place. Be specific about that house in the fields, in the mountains, by the beach. Okay. I walk around every single day, every morning. I walk around in my future in my head. I'm in the present. I try to stay in the present and not let the past catch up with me. Past things that have happened and that person that annoyed me, and they're just on my mind. Okay. I try very hard to live in the present through the meditation that I've done, and then to live in my future, to constantly, I am going to Sedona. Oh my gosh, you guys just see my house in Sedona, okay? And that cool car that I drive, it's really a lot of fun, and I want everyone to drive it with me because they just need to. So if you want to drive, raise your hand. But anyway, being able to come on, Teresa, I'm telling you, let's go. It is fast. I got a really cool Supra, you guys that don't know me, and it's really been really a lot of fun. And it really wasn't, I put it on my, my vision board a long time. And I know a lot of you guys have vision boards. That's so important. Everything on my vision board from 5 years ago has manifested. So decide what you want, get in touch with it, feel it every single day before you start your work. And then you'll be good to go. So let's just move on to the next income producing activity. And this is my 3-step process. This process is something that I've put together over the years from the best in the network marketing industry. It works no matter what company that you're with, and we've refined it and tweaked it a little bit. I do have a graphic of it if anybody needs it. You can't really send it through Zoom, right? But if you need it, just let us know. But it's basically 3 steps to success that will guarantee your success. This is the stuff that I've done for years with another company, 2 other companies in the past. And it works. And it works if you use it. If you don't use it, then you struggle a little bit.
Yeah, I was wondering if Catherine, can you post that in the chat? The 3-step process picture?
Oh, that's so cool. You can
Yeah,
post it.
I think I can upload it as a file. Give me a second. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
That'd be great. Okay. So here's the first thing that we're going to do. We're going to make a post, and let's talk about your posts for a second. A lot of time people get a little distracted. They don't know what to post. You want to use attraction marketing. And if you don't know what that is, spend some time Googling it or understanding, but I'm going to tell you real simply what it is. It's not let's tell you what it is not. It is not about products. Okay. Showing pictures of products, showing the name of the company, trying to procure customers by doing it this way is going to really, really slow you down. Okay. People are sick of being sold to on social networking. They're sick of the ad. Who's sick of the ads? Anyone? Sick of being sold? Oh, here comes another product for this. Okay. People scroll right on by. They're not going to pay attention, but what they will pay attention to is your personal story and a post that promotes curiosity or asks a question. So for example, I want everyone, as everyone has their Facebook open or their Instagram or whatever, I want you to make an attraction marketing post this morning. I'm going to go do mine too here. I'm doing this from my phone, so it's a little tricky. I have to leave for a second, but I want you to make a post about, I'm going to do one that says, I can't believe I have to get another, a smaller size in leggings again. Okay. So just something along those lines. You can make it personal because I literally have to go get another legging size again because they're coming up to my boobs, right? My leggings. I'm like, and it's so cool. Isn't this awesome how this stuff just keeps shrinking you? And you're like, what? So even still, after all this time, I'm still shrinking. But so that's a post that's real, and people are going to, and then I'm going to do hashtag, this stuff is crazy, or this stuff is amazing, or, just really simple. And if you do it in like the little bold, wallpaper options that you have, like, whatever, make it so it's really like it stands out. Like the blue ones are really great. The purple ones, purple is actually a wealth color. It draws people to wealth. So just make your little post. When you're done, say done. Everyone get a chance to figure that out. Keep it
so we're asking everybody to go onto your Facebook page right now, or Instagram, or whatever you use for social media.
All of them.
or all of them, and make an attraction marketing post. So something that's short and brief, it's bold letters, bold colors, and just something that talks about your journey or your weight loss or whatever, but you're not mentioning the product, you're not mentioning the company. It's just something about losing weight or feeling great, or oh my god, I haven't had coffee in 5 days and I just realized I haven't had any coffee, because you have so much energy. You're able to give the dog a bath, clean the house, and go grocery shopping and get all your chores done, and you just can't believe how much energy you have. It doesn't have to be about weight loss. It could be about non-scale victories as well.
Yeah, like I don't have to take anything like that. Just personalize it so that you can respond to it. And what this stuff does, I don't know how many of you use attraction marketing, but what this does is promotes curiosity. It's not selling a product. It's getting people to go, that is so amazing. And I personally will and I will message every person that likes or comments on my post. Most of my stuff here, I'm trying to do mine here real quick. So everybody do yours. Let us know when you're done.
Yeah, go into the chat here in the Zoom when you're done and just write done. I'm still admitting people like crazy, Tanya. We're up to 39.
Oh, awesome. Okay, great. Thank you for doing that.
I'm trying to take notes, talk, and admit people that I'm getting a schooling.
We got this, man. We got this. We are doing
Catherine's
it.
going to be very proud of us at the end of this hour.
I know. Catherine's like,
I'm proud mama over here.
you guys aren't as dumb as we thought.
No, we're not as old. We're not as old as she thought.
Oh yeah, it's old. That's it. Okay, I just posted mine.
What does yours say, Tanya? What does yours say?
Mine says, I can't believe I have to get a smaller size of leggings, and all caps again, with a little emoji that's like, you know, oh my gosh, and a flame of fire, and then hashtag still shrinking.
Okay, got it.
So if you guys,
honestly guys, Tanya has some great posts. She does attraction marketing 101 all the time. And I copy her stuff all the time, FYI, but
yeah, well, that's what we do. Our team is all about copying. We are like the, you know, copy family, where we want to make sure that we individualize it. But yeah, like I don't do anything else other than attraction marketing. Now, here's a cool one I did. Like, so let's say if you are showing a product, this is actually very intriguing for people. Let's just take our vibrant patch, for example. If you take that patch and you like slap it on the back of your neck like I did, then I took a picture from the back of my neck, like pointing at it, and I posted, this stuff is nothing but calm, or something, you know, something like, I can't believe how calm I feel, or I can't believe, you know, or just something along those lines. One of the benefits, without producing medical claims, because we don't do that, just one of the benefits of the CBD patch and what it does, because it also has additional you know, if you ever watched the video from Dave on the vibrant patch, it has weight loss benefits. Like there's a lot of extra stuff that he threw in there that's not just CBD. So anyway,
but you don't really show the name, like, because you don't want them to see the name on the patch. Like you don't want them to be able to read it. So make sure that it's kind of like a picture, but yet not necessarily where they can read the brand.
Exactly.
Because you don't want them to go and Google it.
Exactly.
And then talk themselves out of it or order it from somebody else.
That actually worked for me in one of my recent posts. I had it on my knee, and so many people messaged me asking what that was on my knee. You guys, like curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have to mention it in your post. If it's on your body in your picture, somebody's going to go, what is that? What are you wearing on your shoulder or on your elbow or on your knee? They're going to ask.
They will. And it's so cool. And then you're like, oh, you got to have one of those, you know? So yeah. So, okay. Everybody's got their attraction marketing post done for the morning. That's step number 1. I always encourage our team to do 2 to 3 posts a day. You want to do one that is about your story, about your weight loss, like the one that we just did. You want to do one that is about the money. Listen, if there's one thing that you really want to switch up a little bit on when it comes to marketing, is the money. Financial freedom. People are hurting right now. They need an opportunity from home. They need something they can do that's simple. They need something they could do that they could start for free and make money tomorrow, you know, Monday or whatever. So focus on money, a money post. Like, wow, I can't believe what I just got paid. Yeah. I did a really fun, just, you know, that money, that direct deposit is saving my family. You know,
I saw somebody last night post, because we got our 10th of the month check. Somebody on Tanya's team posted that basically, thank God for her side gig income, because now she's going to be able to replace the floors in her house. So she didn't mention dollar amount. She didn't mention, you know, how she got the money. Just basically side gig money is going to replace all the floors at my house. So you can wrap your brain around that figure and go, oh, wow, you know, she's making some money. So you don't necessarily have to give them all of the information, but give them enough to be curious.
Yeah. Or like my check just paid 20 car payments. No, wait, 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
So, yeah. So, okay. So, and then the third thing you want to post is educational. Give some people some education, give them a recipe, give them something like, did you know that, you know, this comes from this, or asking a question is so important. And that gets your algorithms up when you can just let them guess what's your favorite, which shoes would you pick for my anniversary?
Yeah.
Things like that. That just gets your algorithms up so people see it. So let me tell you a little hint too. When you make a post that is like that, when you're having people guess, like, what dessert can you do without, or what's your favorite Thanksgiving, all those little crazy posts. When you do one like that, make sure the next post that you do is a really good Truvy post, attraction marketing post, because all those people who maybe they don't normally comment on your stuff, all those people, the next post that they're going to see that comes through their timeline, through their Facebook feed, is that one. Okay. They're going to be, it's set up so that that's the next one that they'll see. All right. So that's our first step, is attraction marketing with 3 posts a day, doing your personal, financial, and educational. The second step is inviting your friends to a marketing page that you have within your team, where all your stories are, all the testimonials are. And I teach my people to invite, 50 people a day. Some people got Facebook jail, some people don't. It's really weird. I've been able to do it regularly and not have an issue, but things change. But anyway, I want to invite people on a regular basis to a marketing page, and I have them tag them in information. We have a welcome that they get tagged in. We have stories all over the place that are constantly being posted that they get tagged in. So invite your friends to come in and do that.
Not only inviting them, but tagging them on the welcome post, or on the whatever the there's usually a couple different posts in a group that somebody needs to pay attention to on their first day in. So don't forget to tag them on those important welcome posts.
Yeah, and even better is if you can find out what it is that they're struggling with. Let's just say they're morbidly obese like I was, 480 pounds. Find a story in there that is about that. Yeah, something that they can relate to, and tag them. Or let's just say they have severe issues with thyroid. So what do? I go find Teresa's post and I go tag, look at this girl, after 10 years of being on a thyroid med, she's completely off. Okay, so get to know your customer a little bit and what their health goals are. Should be that conversation so that you can know how to tag them in that. Okay, so that's step number 2. Find a testimony page to invite them to. And the third step.
But wait a minute, Tanya, how many a day do you want them to work on, or a week? What's the goal?
I have people invite 50 a day. I just into the group, you go to the group page and invite. Here's the key. If you just do this every day, you do these steps every day, they build up, they create momentum. You continue to get new friends. You continue to add people. So what I will do on our page, ours is True Craze page for our team. And what I do is I'll go in there twice a day and I will post very simple little things that say, oh my gosh, our belly fat buster is on sale. Who needs the link? And all the people who've been invited that are in there are watching this, and they will comment, me. And so what we do is the admin is go in there and tag the person who invited them to the page. So it directs them right back to their sponsor. It gets them started. So it's used as a massive marketing page. And the most important part of the page is it's third-party influence. Wouldn't you get pretty excited if you're in a group and you see everyone going, me?
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to be like going, me.
And also as associates, you guys, most people work a full-time job. I know I did up until recently. I worked a full-time job up until July of this year, but let that page do the work for you. You may not have time to be on social media all the time, finding a testimony for that person and putting them here and there. Put them in that marketing group, in that team page that you're linked to, and let the page do the work for you. I mean, that's why they're there, and they do work.
It does. I mean, you can ask any of my team members. They've received countless sales from that marketing page, and it's specific. I have very specific rules on that page where nobody takes anybody or steals anyone. I am on that thing like our admins. So even if someone messages me directly, which happens all the time because my name is constantly in there. I always say, where did you hear from? Or I can look at their name and go right back and search and figure out who it is that invited them, so I can direct them back to. I've operated on that level of integrity throughout my entire career. So anyway, that's the way it should be done. But so inviting them to see testimonies, see other people. And then the third step is the three-way chat. Okay, this is the best part. This is the part you guys should get so excited about, because it, number one, creates unity within our team where we're connecting with each other. Number two, it gives a third-party influence. Now, I'm going to tell you a little secret. As humans, we're just really weird. Okay, we don't like, we believe something even more if it's coming from someone else. So if Teresa has a friend and she's listening to Teresa, blah, 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 talk about these products all the time, the mindset is just kind of weird sometimes. But the minute that Teresa puts me in a chat and says, hey, this is my friend Tanya, you have just got to hear her story. That's it. It takes it from not being a sell pitch or, you know, anything like that. I just want you to meet my friend because you've got to hear her story. And then I come in and I say, oh my gosh, it's so nice to meet you via instant messenger. Ha ha ha. I always use the voice commands because voice, I want them to hear my voice, that I'm a real person. And I just say, well, let me just tell you, I said my story is actually pretty simple, but it's pretty awesome for me. And what it's done for me has been life-changing. But I've lost over 300 pounds. I've been able to get off of 8 medications. And it's just incredible products that get your body healthy on the inside and then burn fat like crazy. And then I ask, what are your health goals? And then that's it. Do you prefer liquids or capsules? Well, we have the most awesome belly buster combo right now. It's our favorite. It's 20% off. It has free membership and free shipping. You know, okay. So what it does is it gives a third party influence where that person's going to listen more to the person and it doesn't mean they're better. Doesn't mean, it just means they're a different person. And they're going to go, okay, I want to talk more. And you just build a rapport and identify things that they're struggling with, you know, in this third party chat. And it's simple.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do not do it.
Well, I know that, you know, we all know it, that your friends and your family are probably your hardest customers. So, you know, they're not always going to be open-minded to what you have to say. So sometimes they need that third-party validation from someone else because for whatever reason, like Tanya said, they, you know, they tend to believe it or understand it better when it comes from somebody else versus from you.
Yeah, they just will listen more. It's a crazy phenomenon, but it's the case. And the key for the three-way chat is to close them. I ask 3 simple questions. The three-way chat doesn't go into a long drawn out unless they start asking some questions and then we answer them. But basically it's just for me to come in, share my story, ask them what their health goals are, take interest in their lives. Do they prefer liquids or capsules? Show them our belly fat buster. And then, you know, here's the link. Yeah. So that three-way chat, the best approach and the one that's going to make you feel the most comfortable doing it and the other person feel the most comfortable with you doing it is saying, this is my friend Tanya, and you've just got to hear her story. It just, you're not, you know what I mean? You're just sharing stories. So that is the 3 steps to success process that we use. It works. It works every time. The daily 10 is like another part of it where basically every single day you should be getting 10 new friends, 10 new friends, 10 follow-ups, 10 referrals, meaning go to one of your customers and say, I know you're loving our products and you're not interested in marketing them, but would you mind sharing, you know, a few people, you know, can we put a few people together and start talking to them that I know you would love to share them with. And then I kind of switch it around and say, hey, if you want, we can use your link and you can get paid for these people. So 10 referrals. And then what was the other one? Oh my gosh, what's my other daily 10?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just left.
Catherine, did we find that graphic?
Yes, it is.
She'll just read it out.
10 messages, 10 new
Response.
friends, 10 follow-ups, 10 referrals.
Okay, it was the messages. I forgot 10 messages. So guys, posting is not enough. You
With
let's
your
say that, let's say that again. 10, say it again. 10 what?
10 messages, 10 new friends, 10 follow-ups, 10 referrals. And she has it listed as a daily 10.
It's called your daily 10. And if you just do that every single day. So what I did years ago in order to get myself really good at pretending like this was a business instead of just, you know, a little thing on the side because we want to get serious about it, is I put it in my head to discipline myself that this is my job. Every day I have this little list of my job duties, and before the day ends, I have to do my job. And that's why I put this in such a simple structure for our 3 steps to success. Got to do my job and my daily 10. If you will do this, I promise you, on a regular basis, just follow. And one of the things I was really good at growing up in my networking career is listening to the leaders and following what they did. I wanted to find out exactly what it is they did to be successful. And I wanted to do it just like them because it works, right?
So,
take
and
these
this makes me think of, Tanya, this makes me think of people. I see people ask all the time for a duplicatable system. You know, when they're trying to build their team and they've got new people that come on board and they don't know what to tell them, how to get started, and what is the system that's duplicatable and simple? Well, this is it. This is it. So it doesn't get any simpler than this, and it doesn't get any more duplicatable. So this is a system that works, and Tanya's been doing it for many, many, many years. So that, you know, there's variations of it, I'm sure, out there, but this is the one that we've been using.
Well, and this one's specific to social networking, but it can easily be switched up just so simply. You do the exact same thing when you're talking with people. I mean, what if you're having, you know, a group of friends and you're all having lunch together and you go, you guys, I cannot even believe that I had to buy another pair of leggings again, because I'm just shrinking like crazy. What are they going to say? What are you doing? You know, so like all those little attraction marketing posts can be used the exact same way in a public, you know, forum when you're dealing with people one-on-one. But this system works. It's been tested and tried, and it worked. This is the one that I work, and I'm, you know, moving in the right direction. It's just something that you can choose to use. But I hope that, you know, you have great success with it. Always here to help or answer any questions anybody has. You can inbox me. And then I'm gonna let Teresa kind of take over. She has her awesome stuff. What time is it? Did I go past my time? Oh, I'm pretty good. Go.
It's 9:35. It's 9:35. We're doing good. So, and I wanted to add also that, you know, if somebody gets overwhelmed by the number 10, well, then just make it 5. You know, you got to start somewhere. And if you have a smaller market and you're just getting started and you don't really, that 10 sounds like a ginormous number to you, you got to start somewhere. So just make it 5. Make it 5, you know, 5 daily activities of those different columns every day. So,
well, and just on top of that too, that's perfect, is the messaging part of it. That's in our blitzing, which is an income producing activity that we can do. I don't know what you're doing there, Teresa, but the blitz part is just send 10 messages every single day or 5 messages out and just say, hey, I don't know if you saw my post recently, but you know, this stuff has been incredible. I'd love for you to try it. We have a sample for $29. You know what I mean? Like, send little messages every single day, because posting is not enough.
yes, you have to private message people, either text them or through Messenger on Facebook. But you need to be doing either the 5 or the 10 every day in that arena too, because just putting posts out there is not enough. And just commenting on other people's posts is not enough, or just answering questions on your own personal page is not enough. You have to actually reach out to them. And one thing that Catherine and I both do, and I know Tanya does it too, is we voice clip them. You know, in your Messenger and Facebook, you're able to leave an actual voice clip that lasts 1 minute. So it's not even very long, but it's just like, hey, I saw that you liked my post. I saw that you might be interested. You know, can I send you some information about these amazing products that have changed my life? period. Just something like that. And then you can actually just forward that. You don't have to personalize it. And you can just, because if you have a job and you only have, an hour in the morning, an hour at lunch, an hour in the evening, if you have a specific time frame that you have to work this business, you have to be smart about it. So you can forward the same generic voice clip to multiple people at once, and just press forward and just move it forward. So you don't have to, if you make a good voice clip that you really like, that says everything that you need it to say, and it's smooth and it sounds good, just reuse it. So don't say anybody's name or anything personal in there. And that way you can reuse it and not have to, recreate
No,
the
I was
wheel
literally,
every
I was
time.
just getting ready to say this, and it's so funny because April popped up with it on the chat. I have made a video. I made a 1-minute video talking.
That's good.
Yeah, that I send to people.
The more personal, the better. Like if they can hear your voice and they can hear the excitement and the emotion, or they can see your face in a 1-minute video, like Tanya said, it has to be 1 minute because it'll get cut off in Facebook Messenger. So no more than a minute, but that's all they need. You don't want to waste people's time either. You just want to draw them in, give them some quick action items, something that catches their attention. But if they can see you and hear you at the same time, that's even better than just a voice clip or just a message in itself. 10 times better. Hang on, I'm still admitting people. This thing is not, honestly, we need like 3 admins running this thing as we're going. We need somebody to admit, somebody to mute, and then somebody to look at the chat. There's a lot of questions going on in the chat that I haven't had a chance to even look at. Are we going to address the questions?
Yeah. Well, here's a little thing. Yeah. If someone can help address the questions, that'd be great in the chat. Some of our leaders or whatever, if they're specific to what we do. But something to, what was I, gosh, oh my gosh, keep talking, Teresa.
Okay. Well, so let me just tell you something that I've been training my team on recently. And Tanya asked me to talk about it, but the thing that we are working on now is, instead of focusing on the next rank or focusing on X amount of dollar check, what I tell everybody now is just your main goal every month is to bring on 10 new customers, personal, level 1 every month. And hopefully it's 75 PV or more and 100 PV or more, because your goal is to get 1,000 PV. So your goal every month should be to reach the new volume pool and get into that first tier of it. And it's 1,000 personal PV. So however you get that is up to you. However you slice it is up to you. So, for me personally, to get 10 customers with 100 PV or more gets you there a whole lot quicker and easier. So basically 10 new customers, 100 PV or more each, will get you into that new volume pool. So not only are you going to get that extra little bonus, you're going to get paid, obviously, all the bonus money and the commission money on the new customers that you're bringing in, if you go for that 10 every month. But you're also going to get an extra little bonus out of the pool, but also you're going to be in the running or in the list to get the orphaned accounts assigned to you. So that's something that used to only happen to 3 stars and above, or was it 2 star and above?
2.
2 star and above.
2 to
So
4 star. They cut it
2
off at 4 star.
Okay. No wonder. So I was like, where did they go? So, but yeah, so between 2 and 4 stars, it was a bonus. They used to get assigned orphan accounts. Well, now they opened that up to anyone and everyone, as long as you're in that volume pool. That's super important. That is a fresh new market that you're getting assigned to you, new customers that you're going to get assigned to you, that you didn't have to go out and market or find them. You just get assigned to them through the home office. So not only are you going to get paid your commissions and get into the bonus pool and get that little extra bonus as well, but also you're going to get the orphaned accounts. But what happens is that your business is growing every month. Your business is growing, and you are, if you're wanting to rank up and grow your business, this is the way to do it. Just bring on a minimum of 10 new customers every month, and just watch how your business will change and watch how your business will grow. You never want to stop recruiting your level 1s ever. I don't care what level you are. I don't care how long you've been doing this. You never want to stop recruiting your level 1s. You always have to build that level for yourself, always.
I
And that's
never
her.
stop recruiting level one.
She doesn't.
Never.
She is a master. I'm not kidding you guys. If you want to follow somebody, you need to look at her. And I'm
You're
gonna
so
tell you
sweet.
something. Let me tell you something. I'm a level 1 to Tanya, and I've been doing this a little over a year and a half now. And I didn't know Tanya. I didn't know her at all from previous companies or anything like that. We were not I think we were Facebook friends, but we didn't really know each other. But because she posts about her weight loss and because she puts her story out there, that caught my attention. So if you think posting doesn't work, it absolutely does. She was saying things that I hadn't heard anybody else say, and I caught my attention. I'm always interested in weight loss. I'm always interested in getting healthy. And so I messaged her and said, hey, send me some information on these products and send me your link. And I signed up. And so a year and a half later, I'm a 5-star underneath Tanya Evans. So,
and she claimed it from day one. She told me, I'm going to the top of this thing. And I was like, let's roll, let's go. And here she is.
Well, what I told her was I'm going to put Texas on the map. I said,
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to put Texas on the map. So, that's how I think. And that's kind of how I roll, and it's my mindset. And sometimes I say things to get myself in trouble, but, but I always like to think big and I like to dream big. I kind of like Tanya. You have to be a dreamer. You have to be a big thinker, and you have to believe in yourself. You have to be 1,000 sold out on yourself and on your business and on your products. You can't be half and half. You can't be one toe in, but not the whole leg. You have to jump in, and you have to jump in with both feet, and you have to run as fast as you can and work as hard as you can, because that's how this business runs. It's network marketing. It's changing every day, and it's growing every day, and more companies come on every day, and the consumer is being bombarded by all of these images and all of these different companies and products every day. We're competing with a huge arena. So you have to be committed. You have to be, like I said, sold out 1,000%. You have to believe in your product, believe in yourself, believe in your upline, believe in your company. And we have so much incredible support in this company. I've never seen anything like this. I've been in network marketing in a different field for 26 years, and I never saw the kind of support or the kind of camaraderie or, the things that we do for each other in this company when we're not directly receiving any type of financial benefit. So you can get
True unity.
Yes.
True unity.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So Tanya,
Teresa, I have a question for you. So
okay.
On those 10 customers that we're going to get, how do we get those today? What is it that we need to do right now in order to procure those customers?
You need to do the 10, 10, 10 that Tanya just talked to us about. I wrote them down.
So let's stop right now and do it.
Yes, let's do it.
Everyone go get 10 friends. New friends.
You friend request 10 new friends. Do 10 follow-ups for people that are already your customers or already your friends. Either way, follow-up is your definition of follow-up. And ask for 10 referrals today as well. I guess they can do that at some point because that's kind of time consuming.
Well, it is. You can kind of do them together when you're reaching out, yes. On your follow-up, you can ask for the referral at the same time. Hey, I know you're enjoying your products. Do you have any other questions I can answer for you? And by the way, do you know any friends or family that love to experience what you're experiencing?
What was the top one, Catherine? I couldn't write down the top one. I was doing a million things.
For the daily 10?
Yeah.
10 messages.
10,
10 messages, 10 new friends, 10 new followers, 10 referrals. And I put it in the chat, y'all, if y'all want to copy it.
Let me tell you something not to do too. Please don't do this. Don't request 10 new friends and immediately add them to your marketing page.
Yeah.
Nobody likes that.
No.
So what you want to do?
That feels too spammy. Nobody wants to be spammed.
So I want to get to know people. So what I will do is when someone accepts a friend request, I send a message. Lots of time people like send friend requests and accept them, but don't ever talk. Right. So when someone accepts mine, I send a quick message that said, hey, what's up? I saw you were friends with my friend, blah, blah, blah. And just welcome to my crazy world.
That's a great idea. A lot of people don't do that. I mean, I would say 90% of the people don't do that. So when someone accepts your friend request, send them a wave, send them a hello. And like she said, welcome to my world, that kind of thing. People love that kind of stuff. I mean, this is how we socialize.
And guess what happens when you do that?
Right.
It automatically will see your next post.
You have to understand the algorithm of Facebook to understand social networking. So that's an important point. So I hope everybody is in their Facebook right now. I see Catherine doing it. Hope you're in your Facebook right now. I see Lauren doing it. Most people have their cameras off this morning, so we can't see what they're doing, but hopefully you're in your Facebook right now and you're taking action items on the daily 10, because that's how you get those 10 new customers. You have to put the feelers out there. You have to put the information out there. You have to get the communication going with your audience, and you have to do it daily. You have to do it every day. So in order to get 10 customers every month that are doing, helping you get to that 1,000 PV, personal PV, you have to put out a lot of feelers.
Are you full?
I'm sorry.
You want more?
Oh, hang on.
Okay, hold on, okay?
Somebody's not muted.
Oh, somebody's not muted. That's all right. Somebody's full. Somebody's not full. They need more food.
Feed that baby.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back to everybody's muted. We're at 50 participants. So I think I hope everybody is in their Facebook or in their IG account right now, and they are taking action items. But so it's real simple. Like I said, it's those 10 action items every day. There's different categories. You can put it in your planner. It doesn't take very long to do each one of these activities at all. Once you get a system rolling and once you get used to it and you make it part of your schedule, it's not very hard to do it, but it is a must. It's an absolute must. And this is how you duplicate to your new teammates. When someone raises their hand to you and says, hey, I'm ready to run with this business. I like what you're doing. I see what you're doing. How do I do what you're doing? This is what you tell them. So many people tell me every day, I don't know how to get a person going. They're asking about the business. What do I tell them? And sometimes they say the wrong things and that turns people off. So this is a simple system that's not going to overwhelm anybody, especially people that work full-time jobs, have kids, have sports. Everybody's busy. Absolutely, everybody's busy. So this is a perfect system that fits in with simple, steps. And like I said, just add it into your schedule. Sometimes you have to.
It's your job.
Yeah, it's a job. Sometimes you have to be committed and say, I'm going to get up an hour early in the morning before work and do this 10 simple steps, or I'm going to do it at my lunch hour. When I had my full-time job, I would go to my car during my lunch, sit in my car and take care of my business, because I didn't want my boss to hear all the things that I was doing. I was running an empire and he did not know it. So, and I'm not kidding you. One time Dave Brown
He knows it now because you just quit.
Well, one time Dave Brown and the guys called me to congratulate me on a promotion or something. And I had to go to the file room, close the door and talk to them like I was whispering, because I was like, I'm at work. And Dave started laughing. I was like, oh my gosh. He goes, hopefully, and this is what he said. He goes, hopefully you won't be there that much longer. And I love that. That was so exciting.
Manifestation right there.
Can you imagine getting that call from Dave Brown? So, but I'm just saying, you have to make time in your very busy schedule. I know how busy you are. Believe me, I did it. I was there. I did it for almost 2 years. It drove me crazy. But you have to make the time in the morning. You have to make the time in the middle of the day if you can, and also in the evening when you put the kids to bed. You have to say that you
go to the toilet and you shut the door, and I don't care if they're screaming on the other side. You make your post.
Yes.
And can I say something? Let me give you some encouragement. When I first started on the social media side of things, look, you can make a post and it's like crickets. Nobody's paying attention. Okay. Nobody likes it. Nobody comments on it. Please don't stop. Trust me when I say they are watching. Okay. They are watching. And if you take this business seriously and you just keep getting excited, even though you think nobody's paying attention, it will come. You're building up. You're building up a flow that is going to just start to flow in. Okay. So just stay consistent. I've been there where I'm like, this isn't working. I'm making these posts, whatever. It's working. It's working.
And also, don't forget that, and if you have the nerve to do it, I'm telling you, videos or Facebook Live gets way more attention than just a simple post. I don't care if you're talking about, going outside to feed the chickens. It doesn't have to be like about the products. It doesn't have to be about anything important. People like to know what we're doing and they like to see it. They're very visual. That's why we're on Facebook. We want to see things. If you want to just read things, you'll get on Twitter, right? That's what Twitter does. So we want to see things. We want to see pictures and videos. And I'm telling you, if I make a post about a certain thing, I'll get like, maybe 400 or 500 people might look at it. But if I do a video, it gets into the thousands, easy. So, and that also lasts forever. It's out there in Facebook land forever. You don't even know who's looking at it at some point. But, like I said, that, you just have to get consistent with it. You have to do it daily. You have to be serious about this. If you want business income, you have to treat this like a business. And it is a job. It is a job. It's not a hard job. I find it very fun.
Job.
It's fun. It's rewarding. It's exciting. You're working for yourself. You're setting your own income. I mean, I don't know how many which ways you need to describe it, but I tell you, it's 10 times better than having a job, an 8 to 5, and a boss. It's 100 times better, actually. So I love it. But so we're right at 9:53, Tanya. I think that unless we want to go through and look at some of the comments and answer questions.
Let's do that. And I just want to point out one other thing. I know that a lot of people do the $29 sample, and I'll do that on occasion on our page too, because it's available and people like that idea. But I will tell you, from day one, when I started with TruV, when I just marketed on the business side, I have only sold the top package because people are going to buy what you show them. So I would encourage you to show them the top and work your way down if they can't afford it. So I go from the 159 to the 139 to the whatever it is now to the 99. You literally, because people are going to buy what you show them. If all that you show them is samples, then that's what they're going to get. And I know people have different thoughts on this, but I personally have only done that from day one. And I have not received the complaints or the money back or anything like that.
Well, people will ask you, what are you taking to lose the weight? And so if you're going to give them a map, a map or a diagram of what you've been doing, and if they want your results, they have to kind of take what you've been taking. So
and they need the probiotic and they need the Renew for great results. They need those.
Yes. That's absolutely true. So yeah, I mean, everybody's different. You have to feel your client out or your customer out and kind of figure out where their budget is, like Tanya said. But I was trained, and the packet that I bought from Tanya right off the bat when I signed up was $159. She said, "This is what I'm taking." I said, "That's what I want." Most people, for 4 products, $159. I mean, come on. I don't know about you guys, but I used to buy every thing out there. I've joined every weight loss program. I bought everything on the TV, every pill, every vitamin, every packaged food thing you got delivered to my door. I've been on every commercial diet you could think of, and I spent thousands and thousands of dollars to get going, just right off the bat, either all those shakes and the pills and all that stuff. And none of it works. Diets don't work. They set you up to fail. So when I tell somebody it's $159 for 4 incredible products that are going to change your life, they are more than willing to give it a try because they know that's a good price. That's an excellent price. We market to the middle class America, guys, and they're the ones that need us the most. They need the health journey. They need the wealth journey. And we have both to provide to them, to show them the way. So don't be afraid to talk about the 159 kit with 4 incredible products that are going to change their life. Don't. Not at all. Tanya, did you leave us? Starfish.
I was just looking at all the chats. They're hilarious. I just am like, oh my gosh, these people are so funny.
Well, they know what they're doing. I mean, all the ones I've read are just incredible.
Yeah, this is great. If there's anything that we can answer for you specifically, because we're out of time, just, message us. Teresa and I are both available. I have always offered my assistance outside of my team. That's just how I roll. So always willing to do what we can to help. So did I leave you start video? Oh, there I am. All right. So Thank you everyone for joining us. Teresa, you're amazing. Thanks everybody for doing your best. And listen, 8-star needs to be on your list. Get excited about 8-star. What does it feel like to get 100 grand a month or more? What does that
and I want to
feel
tell you
like?
something. I love when Tanya talks about affirmations and getting your head set right, because I don't hear that enough. I probably need to call Tanya every other morning too, because I mean, it's
Just
hard
not
on
at 5
everybody.
a.m.
Not if I may. It's hard on everybody. It's hard on everybody. I get that. Sometimes you have to be your self motivator, your self cheerleader. Find yourself some sideline sisters and some friends that are in the business with you that you can, talk to and bounce ideas off of, or just bounce frustrations off with each other. But you have to be motivated, and you have to want this, and you have to run for the stars. Like Tanya said, shoot for the
And if
stars.
you put it right here, and you say I'm 8-star, and you feel I'm 8-star, and you get familiar with what that looks like and feels like, it will come to you. It just will.
Yeah. There you go. Well, that's all we got for you guys. Let me say the date real quick. It's November the 11th. It's Wednesday. And
Happy
we've had an
Veterans Day,
amazing...
by the way, to all of our veterans, if we have anybody on here.
It is Veterans Day. Yes. Happy Veterans Day. Anyways, but yeah, we've had a great call. Loved all the interactions with you guys. Thank you for joining us. And we're going to say goodbye.
Let's go get it. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Tanya.
See
Good
ya.
job, Tanya.
Thank you. You too, girly.
Have a blessed day.